Hey guys, yes, this is part two of the Avengers Infinity War review. Where I left off is when the Wakandians were being attacked. That happened before, that happened after we saw the dynamics and the layers of Thanos, because I haven't spoken about Thanos really. So Thanos, they show us, firstly they show us how he met Gamora, and it was when him and his Black Order kids, or his children, they went out and they destroyed, they killed people in Gamora's planet, and including her parents. And Thanos was very manipulative with talking her down when she was a child and calming her, and being that protective figure, protecting her from the damage he was causing, which was kind of, you see from that how complex and how sadistic-ish Thanos is. I'm not sure if I'm using the right words, but you see it from there. It's like, this guy is evil. Like, what is he doing? And he batters Gamora into conforming to his ideals, and according to Gamora, she hated all of that, and they show us when the Guardians go and try and take down Thanos, when she knew his weaknesses, and all of the things that kids do. I hate you. She told Thanos that she hates him all the time, and all of those things, and he didn't really pay attention to that. He was just training his weapon, treating her like a weapon that she wants, he wants, and stuff like that. So that was basically his ideal when it comes to raising Gamora and her sister Nebula. And then we talk about his planet, planet Titan, and how horrible it looked after they didn't follow his ideals of saving the planet, which was killing half of the population to save resources. Kind of made sense, but the killing part, you could have, there's so many things you could have done better, but in his mind, killing is quicker and will solve everything quicker than trying to get more resources, if I can put it that way. So you understand that part of his villainy is it kind of made sense, but the way he's going about things it's really crazy. It's that's why they call him the Mad Titan anyway. So it goes on, and they show us the Guardians trying to attack him, and Gamora telling Peter Quill that, hey, if anything happens, I know something. If anything happens to me, if he gets me, please kill me. And obviously Peter Quill has been in love with Gamora since Guardians of the Galaxy 1. So volume 1. And so he was hesitating. He was not buying this ideal of killing his beloved type thing. So he eventually said he will do it. And then when they went to attack Thanos, he tried, when they tried to pull a trick on Thanos, but obviously he had the reality stone, so he changed reality, and they couldn't do anything to him. So, and when he got Gamora, Peter tried to kill Gamora. It's like, this bullet is not for you. It's like, and he tried to press it. He would try to pull the trigger, and you see how, I don't know if it's childish or he is funny. Like what he did with the bubbles, that was funny. He pulled the trigger and the bubbles just came out of the gun. I laughed so hard at the cinemas. I was like, "Oh, that's gold right there." And so he couldn't kill Gamora, and so she was taken by Thanos. He did some reality changing to their bodies and knocked Peter Quill out, all these things. So he changed Drax and Mantis, like they were just, they were changed into some horrible figures, and then when Thanos was out of their vicinity, they changed back into themselves, and then he went he went back to his place where I think his ship, and then when we get to the ship, we see that who's this? Gamora's sister. I'm forgetting her name now. Yes, she tried to kill Thanos, but she couldn't, and then she got captured, and then now she's tortured, and her memories reveal that Gamora knows where the Infinity Stone is, and then Gamora tried to play it off that she doesn't know, and then Thanos revealed proof, and then he was torturing Gamora's sister, and she couldn't take it, so she told him where the Soul Stone is, because she's a very loving, passionate person, so affectionate person, so she couldn't let her sister die. And so we go on to where he can find the Soul Stone. He goes and he goes into this planet. I forgot the name of the planet also, where we see Red Skull, which was cool, which made sense from Captain America 1. When he held the Tesseract, it sent him somewhere, so we thought he was killed, but actually he was sent somewhere by the Tesseract in a way, which made sense because it's a space thingy. Yeah, it made sense to me. I don't know, like, he was sent somewhere, but was that his soul sent somewhere, or his actual body sent somewhere? Which is something I need to watch Avengers again, the Infinity War, and see if that's his actual body, or he has gotten supernatural powers to move around and stay in that realm wherever he is now. So he was sent there, and he takes Thanos to where he can find the Soul Stone, and then he tells him what the price is of getting that Soul Stone, which is to sacrifice your loved one. And in Gamora's eyes, Thanos never loved anything, doesn't love anything. So, but in as an audience and MCU follower, you realize that Gamora has always been, from what they've given us from the MCU, Gamora has always been Thanos' favorite daughter, since the way he treated, what's her name? Yeah, her sister. I forgot her name. And like, you can see that it's you who actually is the love Thanos has out of everything in this world. He loves you, and you can see it going there. And then when she realizes that too, she you can see her heart sinking. It was insane because my heart just fell apart. I was like, no, you cannot. And then he grabs her and pulls her to the cliff that he needs to throw her in, and you can see the devastation in his eyes. He's crying, and that slow mo, like it was heartbreaking. I'm sorry guys, but it was really heartbreaking for me because I love Gamora. And yeah, I mean, he sacrifices him to get the soul stone. He gets the soul stone, and then now he wants the time stone, which was, remember when Doctor Strange was taken? Yeah, they went to this planet where they wanna attack Thanos instead of him going to Earth. They're trying to kill him first. So what happened was, from when Doctor Strange was taken, Spider-Man was trying to save him and all of that, and he couldn't breathe because the spaceship that they were traveling in was going higher and higher, and Iron Man saw that and he called out the suit for him. I forgot the name also, what he said. The name of the protocol, whatever his protocol is, to send the suit to Spider-Man. And then when he passed out and fell, the suit went to him and all of that stuff, and we see that it's the Iron Spider, which was quite cool. And yeah, like that suit was pretty cool. When you see it, the color and the glowing eyes, and it's quite cool. And then you see Spider-Man not wanting to leave the fight, actually wanting to save them and all of that stuff. He sneaks into the spaceship when Iron Man thinks he actually sent him home, but he didn't. And then he sneaks in and he goes in with Doctor Strange there. We see Doctor Strange trying to, like, being impaled by these mirror dimension looking things that we saw in Doctor Strange, all up in his body, like that guy Squidward was trying to take away the time stone, which Doctor Strange has has casted a spell on it so that it cannot be removed. And yeah, that happens, and obviously Tony and Peter meet up. It's like, why didn't you go home? It's like, I'm trying to help out, I'm trying to be in the fight. And then they devise a plan and to go and attack, and they disrupt him. And when they open the spaceship to I think that was their plan. I'm not sure, but they opened the spaceship, and Doctor Strange, that guy who Squidward, went out of space, so he died, and then Doctor Strange followed, and Peter tried to save him. And then when he saved him, when they're about to leave the spaceship, and then the iron spider legs came out, I was so excited. I was like, oh, that's what they did with the Iron Spider. I thought it was actually gonna look like the comic books, which is the hot rod red of Iron Man's suit and the goldish. I thought it was gonna look like that. All this time I thought that suit, when they showed it in Homecoming, it was just a different suit. I didn't think it was the actual Iron Spider, which was quite cool. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that is nice. Okay, I like also the difference that they made, not trying to make Spider-Man too much of Iron Man's look thingy, but trying to make him his own character. So yeah, we see that theme. And yeah, he brings him back, he saves him, and then they close the Iron Man repairs the spaceship with his nanotech thingy. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that his suit is quite cool, the nanotech thing. I thought it was going to take even we were gonna get Iron Man 4. We see him develop that nanotech technology to make the new suit. But which I understand now, he actually needed the nanotech suit for this Avengers movie. So he's been working. You see that he's been working. The man has been putting in work, and yeah. And then we continue to. They decide to go to Thanos' planet and get him there, like try to defeat him there, so that he doesn't go to Earth and destroy Earth. And they, the Guardians of the Galaxy, they're trying to find Gamora, so they go to Thanos' planet too. And when they get there, the confrontation starts, which is Peter Quill, Drax, and Mantis. Then it's Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Iron Man in there. I don't know if I'm missing anyone, but if I am, we'll just throw it in there in the comments section. And then they fight, and then there was some funny quip between Tony Stark and Peter Quill, the Missouri thing. That's on, and then he was like, "That's on Earth, you dumb." Yeah, whatever that he said. But yeah, dumbass, yes. And then we go on to them after the whole sacrifice thing. We see them feel like trying to prepare for Thanos' arrival, and then and Thanos' arrival, before he arrives, Doctor Strange tried to see all the possible things that he could do to defeat Thanos, which were like 14 million something. The number was too high. Only one could work. And it doesn't tell us which one would work, you see. So from that one, whatever plays out next, you automatically assumed that's the one they're going for, because they want that victory. But it's gonna cost a lot, and I guess they figured out that it will do that. And then Thanos got there and they fought him. Yeah, like he was overpowering them. Like he was kicking everybody's ass, and the plan almost worked. With Mantis trying to make him sleep, and then them removing the Infinity Gauntlet, and then taking the Infinity Gauntlet, and but Peter Quill asked about Gamora, where is Gamora, and that made the plan fall apart, and I guess everyone blames Peter Quill now for the whole snap thing, because well, if he didn't get all irrational and destroy everything, then maybe the plan would have worked. Maybe that was the one chance that the plan would work. I don't know if Doctor Strange foresaw the outrage of Peter Quill. I don't think he did. That's why I don't think that was the one chance that they had, that the one that made them lose the time stone, because I don't think Doctor Strange accounted for Gamora, because who is Gamora? Why, where is Gamora? Who is Gamora? Why is Gamora? And yeah, so he doesn't know Gamora, so he probably didn't account for that. So I think the plan was kind of messed up, but maybe the larger scale of the plan was that they will lose the time stone, even though it didn't go according to them. But the larger thing was that they will lose the time stone, and so they did. After they lose that fight, and we go back to Wakanda, where they are fighting these dog thingy looking things, alien dog things, and they are fighting. Before the fight, we see them going to war, chanting the Wakandian battle cries, Yibambe, Yibambe, and going in there, which was quite cool. I love what they do. Everything they touch when it comes to Wakanda, I love it. It's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, they chanting Yibambe, Yibambe, Pambili, and then they go in there to fight. You see T'Challa going up front, and you see that Captain America going in front with T'Challa, which was quite cool for me. Going in the front lines and starting in the war, and they start fighting. They fight. On the other side, Thor is looking for this hammer. He goes to the dwarf place. I thought it was actually going to be dwarf, but it's a dwarf giant, which was Peter Dinklage, which was quite cool to see that. I read a lot that he was going to be there, but I didn't think it was going to... Okay, well, when I know that Thor makes his hammers from the dwarves, so I assumed he was going to play like a dwarf, small person. And then, so but he was a giant type of thing. But yeah, which was quite cool to see a different perspective to that. And yeah, and they told him what he has to do to get this new battle axe that he wants, and then they do create it and all of that stuff. And you see Groot didn't do anything much. He's been rebellious for a while, and then he actually tries to do something because they couldn't find the handle. He cuts himself and then gives them and makes the handle, which was quite cool. And then Thor had the axe, which made him badass. So after making the axe, while they are fighting, the people are getting their asses whipped. Hulk doesn't want to come out. He's scared, which is funny. How do you make Hulk not want to be scared? I mean, that was the funniest thing. It's like, how is Hulk not wanting to fight? How is this even a thing? Like, but yeah, I didn't want to come out. And yeah, so we see Bruce inside the iron suit, the Hulk Buster, trying to fight, and he was being swarmed over, and then Thor comes in and just, whips everyone's ass, like all those dog thingies and whatnot. And Midnight, that side, fighting with Okoye and Black Widow, which was quite cool. I think it's Midnight with the horn thingies there. And yeah, they fighting. It was nice to see that fight with the ladies. It was quite cool. Okoye still badass, Amandla. And yeah, I love that fight. And then yeah, they did, oh yeah, Thor kicked ass, just kick ass, kick, just beating everyone like it's nothing, just because he can. And then Thanos gets there, and then yeah, the fight goes on with Thanos. They try to fight Thanos, but they can't. Thor tries, like he was definitely gonna win that. And then Scarlet Witch destroys the Infinity Stones that was in Vision's head, killing Vision. But then Thanos uses the Time Stone to turn time back to where the stone was not damaged, and then he takes the Mind Stone, and then he has now all 6, and then he can do his bidding or his plan that he wanted. And yeah, he actually does when after Thor stabs him with the axe, and then you can see that he could have aimed for the hand, which is what Thanos says, like you aim for the wrong thing. And then he does a snap, which is killing everyone in the universe. And then you had your Black Panther dying, which we didn't like, your Peter Parker, which was heartbreaking. You have so many people dying, Bucky, Nick Fury at the end there of the credits, calling in Captain Marvel. So we know what's next in that side of the world. So we didn't see Ant-Man, we didn't see Hawkeye, we wonder where they are. Valkyrie, Korg, all these things. We want to see those people. They must make a plan to bring them back. And yeah, besides that, I know I downplayed the last part of the whole movie with the fighting of Thanos and Thor, but yeah, I'm running out of time, so this is the last part. Yeah, but yeah, we just get destroyed. We just get death, and yeah, man. We're just waiting for Avengers in 4. We don't know what the title is yet. The Russo brothers haven't said anything about that yet. Groot dies. It was heartbreaking. I wasn't happy when I left the cinema, even though I expected everyone to get their asses whipped. Yeah, but it was great performances from everyone. Tom Holland, everyone. It was nice. It was amazing. I loved the movie. Can't wait to watch it again. And yeah, maybe I can have a discussion on the MCU as a whole. And yeah, if you guys want to hear my thoughts on the MCU, please let me know in the comment section, and we can talk about that, or anything else you want me to review. I will do so. But in the meantime, I've been busy. I will work on uploading more content. Thank you very much for your support, and yeah, hit share and like, and yeah, let's talk about Avengers Infinity War. Thank you.